So hey guys, this is Ansel Harris here from GT Network Exclusive. And yes, we have exclusive stuff for you guys right here on GT Network. And we're here with Danieyelle Benett. Danieyelle Benett, how are you doing? You good?
Good. Thank you very much for having me here. Thank you.
No problem, no problem. So we're here to discuss a couple of stuff, right? For one, what is happening on July 1st, right here at the Queen's Park Savannah, is the second annual cardiac burn,
Yes.
right? So tell me a little bit about that.
Well, like he said, we're going to have a cardiac burn right here in the Savannah, in the paddock area, directly opposite TGI Fridays. On July 1st, from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., we're going to have a lot of different activities for all ages to attend. We're having Zumba, Soca Fit, and various other presentations will be there for you all to take part in. And we're opening it to the public for them to come and get active. We're also going to have activities for the kids, like bouncy castle and face painting and stuff like that to get everybody involved. And we're also going to have testing to make sure your health is intact. So we have oxygen level testing, like lung capacity, SpO2. We're going to have blood pressure testing, sugar levels, and HIV testing. So we're having a lot of different things for you all to come and do. And this has all been possible because of the help of various sponsors. So we're talking about Blue Waters, Subway, Wendy's, Femco, and also the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Sport, and Ministry of Security. So big thanks to all of them.
Wow, that's a lot though.
Yeah, that's
a lot.
Come on.
Yeah, so from this right here, I see that is the second one.
Yeah.
So you did the first one last year?
Last year, yeah. This was our actual second event for the year, but we did the first one in the burn last year. We also have a long ride in November, again to raise awareness, and we ride around Trinidad. We start from St. Mary's Home all the way to Celebia, with a few stops in between, and we pass out flyers. We talk to the public to really get them involved and let them be aware of the epidemic of the obesity levels in Trinidad. It's our fifth one this year.
Wow. What is amazing is that you're 15, right?
15, yes.
Wow, and you doing all this at 15?
With the help of my family, mom and dad, a big thanks to all of them. And there's a lot of people behind the scenes, not only the sponsors, so people like Alicia, who are the coordinators, all the people that help us out, dropping things here and there, and just talking to other people, get people like you all to support, and a big thanks to all of them, yeah.
So tell me a little bit about how this whole thing gets started, how this whole movement gets started. What inspired you?
Well, it all started when I started the sport of triathlon, which was when I was around 10 years old. I started and I got into the sport personally to get fit and get more in shape. And as I went to competitions and stayed kind of local, I saw that other people were doing the same. Not any big star athlete were competing, but people who just wanted to get themselves a little bit more fit. So I said, maybe I can do something to help them with that, because people always ask you, what do you want to do to make a change? So I decided that's what I want to do to make a change. I want to help other people get fit and get active. Yeah, so it all started with triathlon, and then I moved into my other sports, and I said I'll make it something that I always pushing. So with my other sports, football, basketball, volleyball, my school sports and everything like that, karate, which is they also support me this 100 million%. So yeah. Right.
So the whole purpose of this is dealing with a certain or a particular health issue. So just let the public know what health issues that you're dealing with.
Well, primarily obesity, because I don't know if many of the public know, but Trinidad is one of the top three we have the highest rates of obesity, one of the top 3 highest rates of obesity, not only in the Caribbean, but in North America on a whole. And about 25% of our secondary school students are overweight or obese, and that's a huge amount.
How much?
About around 25%, so that's 1 in 4.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Wow, I didn't even know that though.
Exactly, yeah. So it's a very big figure. I think we need to come together as a people to make a national and even regional and international change. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, it surprised me there though, because I don't think people watch obesity as a big thing. They probably watch it as a foreign. They see a lot of, because I see a lot of documentaries and stuff on obesity, but I didn't know it was a big thing in Trinidad.
Yeah, people they say no, there's no we not like that. I looking good in my pants and I looking good, but yeah, you might feel you're looking good, and there's nothing wrong with you being happy with yourself, and that's great. But when it comes to your health, you might be looking and feeling a real good, but your health isn't at its prime. It's not as good as it could be. So yeah, that's what I want to help people get healthier. It doesn't mean having a six-pack, but getting active and getting healthy.
Understand. So basically you are an entrepreneur then. You have your own
Yes,
NGO.
yes.
We were talking before we started. How does it feel to do something positive like this? Because this is what you're doing. This is not an everyday thing that somebody just get up and say, hey, I want to do this, but this is motivation. This is something that you actually want to make a difference, and that is very, very, very commendable. So about the whole, tell me a little bit about the foundation I have.
Well, yeah, it's a foundation. It's a small yet big group of us that we all pitch in and do a lot to get work done, to get the public aware of what's going on. And yeah, it takes a lot of motivation every day, because sometimes I'm lying down and watching a movie and say, oh gosh, I have to go and fix the website, oh god, we have to go hand out flyers in the savannah. But once you get out and you're doing it, you feel real good. And some people might watch you a little way and say, oh gosh, look at her, she feels she all that. But it's something that I am making a change that I want to do, and to get those people that say that, get them involved. Because when you say that, you're just motivating me to help you get even better. And it's a weight on your shoulders, but it's all very, very worth it, especially when you get calls from abroad. A lady called us in London and said that her son lives here, and he heard about the movement, and he's changing his life, and one person is enough for me to know that you change in your life.
I mean, I get goosebumps. I mean, this is so amazing, people, because at the end of the day, it have a lot of young people like yourself doing this, and plenty of people don't really, give credit where credit is due. Don't really give people the time of day to say, well, hey, let's expose what this little girl doing, because what are you doing is very, very good. You actually creating a movement to help people, and I mean, that is very, very commendable. So I know you talk about what we expect Saturday. So it's like a fun day and stuff like that. You have any special guests coming through and stuff like that?
Well, hopefully we're going to get some representatives from the ministries. The Speaker of the House, Bridget Anisette George, hopefully is going to be coming to open the event, and we'll have a lot of other people coming in to Fort Richards will be coming, and he might be emceeing for us. We're getting a lot of support from a lot of the ministries and a lot of the government.
Nice. And well, officially now we're getting GT Network
officially.
to come and support as well too, because like I say, we all about exposing the youth in a positive way. And like I said, what you're doing, plenty media houses, they don't really shed that light what it's supposed to share on. So it was really an honor for us to come and actually have a sit down chat and just talk about what it is you do, what's going on in your head, what's your plans, and talk about plans for the future. You mentioned something about something in November too as well.
Yeah.
You could elaborate on that?
Well, in November we're going to have a health ride on November 20th. 20th was last year, 19th is this year. And it's a huge ride. We get over 100 cyclists come and support. And yes, we're causing a little traffic, but it's for a good cause. We start in St. Mary's Home and we ride all the way to Celebia, where after we reach Celebia, we have a pool. We go to Celebia Beach Resort, a pool, and you relax there after. But we stop in Sandy Grande and Arima to hand out flyers, and we talk to the public and let them know about what we're doing, why we're causing so much traffic, why we're riding, and what we want to see done, what change you want to see, and getting people healthier.
Right. So basically, you'll have different events going on throughout the course of the year. So it have this one, this next one in November, and then you'll have others in the future as well. Where do you see yourself and this foundation probably in the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, that's hard because I do intend on going abroad for college.
Okay.
So I'd have to find somebody to help take over, but hopefully I'll be able to do it when I'm up there. And
you'll get her. I see your parents and them are wrong. Your friends are wrong. So you don't have nothing to worry about.
So I have so much support from different people, different groups like y'all, who are coming to support. So hopefully we can keep things running, and I can fly back down to keep doing what I love and keep spreading the word and getting people more and more healthy, and even carry it across there too. Let them know what we here in Trinidad doing this little island, we're making a change.
Exactly, and I think this will do very well up the islands as well too. I mean, because we have some viewership from different islands, and I mean, when they see this, they will be very much interested in this. So expect your phone to be ringing off the hook.
Yeah, actually we're already getting people from Grenada came last year. Hopefully we invited Barbados this year. So
Nice.
you know, we know you're already there, you're getting your word out. So with your help we will bring more people around, and Tobago as well. So yeah.
For sure. So I'd always like to ask young people like yourself this, you know. Any advice you would like to give people like yourself who trying to go into this field or trying to do something positive? No, not necessarily in your field, but trying to do something positive and trying to remain on that positive path. What advice you'll have for them?
Yeah, a few little tips is to get up and get started, because you'll say, nah, I'll do it tomorrow, but you know, tomorrow will come and then you'll do it the next day. You know, it's to get up, get started, and you know, don't listen to the people who are telling you, no, why you're doing that, or don't feel a kind of way, don't feel kind of shame to want to do it. You have to get the support of your family and let them help you with it and communicate that you want to do it, and then get started and know that everybody here in this small island, international, in the other islands, know that yes, it's one person, but it takes one person to move another person. That person talks to the next person. Next time we have a family talking about it, and that family talking to the next family, you know, households, communities, and then you have countries talking, and then you reach internationally. So by doing that one little change, it's a huge domino effect that you're doing. So your little if it's planting a tree or getting up and giving food to the poor, that little movement, you know, once you have your support, and don't be afraid to take a picture and post it so people know what you're doing.
For real. As I say, I'm blown away. I'm amazed because, I mean, at 15 years old, you have all this going on. You look like you're a very focused young lady, and that is very good. You have a tremendous support from your parents and from your friends and like. I mean, we at GT Network definitely on board and will be supporting you 125.1%.
Thank you very much. And what y'all are doing is great. This GT network that y'all have here and the stuff that y'all are promoting is real good. So I'll just let y'all see the flyers.
So it's going on the flyer, so you can see the flyer here, the health
ride
ride in November.
And then we also have the here.
Nice.
You'll need the contact information, so email us if you want to know any more info and if you want to give any more support. Right. Thank you so much.
Nice. So this is Ansel Harris, you know, alongside Danielle.
Right. Yes.
Right, and this has been a very, very, very good. I learn a lot. I mean, I like being around young people to learn, you know, and the future is safe. The future is very, very well safe, right? So this is Ansel Harris signing out for another exclusive of GT Network, exclusive with Danielle.
Thank you very much.
Later.